I know the drill. It's a Friday night, you know.
Entre nous, en secret.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, good evening, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, today's video is a hot topic. Something a girl always be whining about, even guys, and that is bloating. So if you're not a person that usually bloats, I don't know what you're doing here. I'm joking. You can stay just for the amusement and maybe teach your friends who bloat or let them know how to reduce bloating, what bloating is. So starting off, let's talk about what bloating actually is. So bloating is when there's a buildup of gas in your stomach or in your intestines, and this is due to a lot of things that I'm going to mention throughout the video, but for now I'm going to talk about ways to reduce it. I'm just going to mix it all together, ways to reduce it, what it's caused from, things like that. So my first tip is mindful eating. The difference between mindful eating and mindless eating is huge, because mindful eating is much slower than mindless eating. You chew slower, you eat slower, you know what you're eating, you think about what you're eating. Am I eating whole foods? Am I eating unhealthy foods? Drinking things I shouldn't be drinking, things like that. So for example, let's say it's a Friday night, you know, time to party. You go out, you have a beer or 8, and you come back to your house. You're starving at this point. You literally, I know the drill. You go straight to the kitchen. Whatever you find is what you consume. Doesn't matter if you're lactose intolerant and it's literally a bucket of cheese. You will eat it. Am I right or am I right? So that is the difference between mindful eating and mindless eating. It depends on the circumstance, but basically you're going to want to be more mindful when you eat. If you know you're going to go party that night, maybe put something healthy on your stove or something, or like not cooking, but leave something out in the kitchen that's healthy for when you come back, because you know you're going to be hungry. At least you're going to be eating something that you know that's good for you. I'm going to take that tip into consideration as well, okay? The second thing that causes bloating is stress and anxiety. When you're stressed, when you're anxious, your body and your mind goes into fight or flight mode, and your digestion, to put it lightly, okay, you are gonna want to calm down, take a chill pill, relax, okay? The way I've been doing this recently, and I guess most people my age right now are either completely stressed or just going crazy for parties. So you need to find your balance, but that's a long story. The way that you can do this, and the way that I've been reducing my stress and anxiety, is through meditation. My meditation cushion is literally right here, made by Pam Spakerman. I'll leave her email right here. So I wake up, and for the past 4 days I've meditated every single day. I'm even going to make a video, my results after meditating for a month. I just do it for 20 minutes. That's what I aim for, is 20 minutes. 15 to 20 is really good, and the way it makes you feel is insane. When your body is so calm like that, so balanced, everything runs much smoother. Your brain, the way you speak, you're so much more calm. Your digestion is so much faster. Everything just works really well. So that would definitely reduce bloating. Anything that calms you down, relaxes you, that you enjoy, go do that. My next tip is to be cautious of sugar alcohols. So sugar alcohols are things found in like sugar-free foods or chewing gum, things like that, because it contains sorbitol, mannitol, and xylitol, and these things tend to bloat people depending on how sensitive you are towards them. So just check your food labels in the future if you're worried about your bloating, because this will make a difference. I notice when I chew gum, because I do sometimes, it does tend to bloat me. It may not affect you, but just check it out. It might be one of the reasons why you are bloating. The next tip is to limit carbonated drinks. This is one we all know, right? Don't drink so much fizzy drinks. For some people, they can burp it up really easily. I'm not one of those people. This is common sense. If you can't burp easily, the air's got nowhere else to go. Well, I don't want to get all nasty, but obviously if you can't burp it up and it doesn't go out the other way, it's gonna bloat you. It's just gonna stay in your intestines, in your stomach, and bloat you. So limit your carbonated drinks. Yeah, the next tip is not the prettiest, most glamorous of tips. It is obviously that constipation has a link with bloating, and this is just don't eat food that you have an intolerance to. I'll get more into how you can do that, but a way that you can speed up the constipation process, have a date, baby. I mean, like, you know, the fruit, it is a fruit, right? I think so. Just, that's all I'll say. I'll leave it there, okay? The next tip is that when people start their fitness journey, they understand that fiber is extremely good for you. It really is. It helps with your digestion. It just makes you feel good overall. But if you go from having no fiber to an excess amount of fiber, it's going to be too much and you're definitely going to bloat. It's normal, don't worry, but you definitely are going to bloat. So my advice is to increase your fiber gradually if you don't have much at the moment, or if this is what you're doing right now, having too much. Maybe just work your way up to there. Don't just go from here to there. Just increase your fiber slowly. So for example, cauliflower is high in fiber, but if you eat it raw, it may bloat you, but if you cook it, it may not. So if you find that you're eating healthy, nutritious things that are full of fiber and they're bloating you, try to cook these things and see if it works. I know it's worked for some of my friends, me as well. So yeah, just try that out. And my ABF, that means absolute bloody final. I wonder if South Africans are the only people who say bloody. I don't think so. Oh, definitely not. Okay, is to keep a food journal. So I know this sounds weird, like it's gonna be out there at a restaurant having a food journal, but you know, you're just looking after you, okay? Everybody's aspiring to do that. So even if it's in your notes, in your phone or your iPad or whatever, literally a notebook, you write down what you eat and how it makes you feel afterwards, because then maybe you start to notice little patterns, like you had a smoothie but it had dairy milk in it, and then the next time you bloat you also have like cheese or something, then you know you're lactose intolerant. You know what's happening. At least if you know what's happening, you know how to fix it. So that was my last tip, and it's to keep a food journal. An extra tip: start your morning with a warm cup of lemon water. I'll be honest, I don't enjoy it at all. Like the taste of it, I don't enjoy it. It's not but it's not you know what I mean? Like coffee's I don't know why. But on an empty stomach, that is important. You wake up, before you have your coffee and your breakfast, you have a warm cup of lemon water, and that just gets everything going. It prepares your stomach, it reduces bloating even before you go to bed at night. If you have that, it really helps. And I've noticed I feel so good afterwards because everything is just so much faster, so much more speedy. That is the same meaning, but you know what I mean. And, oh guys, I've got one more tip. Sorry, I'm full of knowledge today. I'm joking. But my tip for bloating, actually this isn't for bloating, this is just in general. I've noticed people are eating an okay amount of food, whatever suits them, you know, no judgment. But then they are wanting to eat more. My thing on this is, why don't you increase your metabolism? I did it. You know what I did? You increase your calories, so you increase the amount that you're eating, but then you also just increase the amount of activity that you're doing. Because when you increase your activity, your TEF increases as well, so your thermic effect of food increases as well. So the amount of energy used to burn that food increases as well, and then your activity levels up, everything's up. So why don't you increase your metabolism, increase your activity? You'll just feel so much better. You get to eat more. That has nothing to do with bloating. Oh my god, oh my word, oh my word. But that's okay, that's just an extra little tip I thought I should put out there. And that is it for my bloating tips and what bloating is and all of that for this video, guys. But I hope you realize that bloating is a normal thing. Well, everyone's starting to realize that lately. Like, bloating is normal. Some days you're gonna wake up and look in the mirror and your stomach's gonna be flat, and then you're all like, oh, I know you girls. And the other days you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be bloated as hell. That's okay too. You know how to fix it. If you don't want to fix it, that's okay too. This is just for your general knowledge, okay? And I just wanted to quickly mention at the end of this video, I want to do more videos about manifestation and the law of attraction and things like that. I feel like I just keep on changing levels and things like that, because the way I've utilized it in the past month or so has been crazy. I've had some crazy spiritual growth in the past month, in the past 2 days actually. So let me know if you'd like to see more of that, because I'm dying to do it. Because health isn't just this vessel that you are in, okay? This body. Yes, it is a big part of it because you live in this little container and it's adorable and you know what I mean? But this and this is way more important. This goes with you after your vessel dies. So your mind and your soul is so important to look after. Let me know if you want to see more videos on meditation. And remember I said I'm going to do my I meditated for 30 days and these are the results. I'm going to do that because I know for a fact there are going to be big ass results, okay? So let me know if you want to see more of that, how to manifest, things like that. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, if it was helpful in the slightest, or if you just maybe like my sunflowers, how nice are my sunflowers, then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel because it'll make me very happy. Very happy. Thank you guys so much. Oh, before I go, let me just quickly do a body update. As you know, I was cutting a little bit earlier in the year when Cade was cutting as well, and my body composition has changed a bit because I'm doing heavier weights because I increased my calories. So as you can tell, my arms aren't as lean, but I still do have muscle, well, a bit muscly. My stomach's also not as lean, but I'm happy with it, you know. If I mean not lean, self-love, you know. I think I'm looking good. I don't know. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, month, year, life. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.